Alright, I was out here cleaning up some water bowls. Finally get a little bit of time to do something. Washed out some water bowls, or my bucket. Put some bleach, some dish liquid washer in there, and clean the bowls on the inside. Outside don't really seem to be that clean, but it's clean. And I'm about to fill them up. Back up, so about to fill them up, and go from there. Come out here to water these chickens, clean out them. Just been wormed today, and going from there, give them some fresh water and everything. And about fill these all up. I said I'd make a little old short video. You know, there ain't much. I don't know much. I just know enough. I need to learn more. And in game files, the more you learn, the better off you are. As far as health, cleanness, about diseases, everything always helps out, works together. When everything works together, always got good health. And your game file, pretty feathers. And that would be your program to go on. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause this phone. Finish ordering up. One of my hens still going through the moat. It's a sweater. I only got 2 sweater hens. And that sweater cock, he's a cock this year, 2 years old. Now that's the first hen I got. She's probably around about 3.5. Now once the feathers come in, she will look good. Halfway through the moat. A couple more months, and all the feathers will be coming back. There was some more around here, but they're all gone now. I already fed them up, and they's gone. One over there. Alright, let me go ahead and water these chickens on it. So, finally got time. Fill everything up. Water it back on. Chickens got fresh water. Chickens have been wormed. Moat's in. There's one of my McLeans. See that white? Yeah. Let me get a little bit lower. See if I can. Yeah, I'm in a bad angle. See if it'll switch. Nope. There's a couple of white little tiny feathers on top of his head. You might be able to see it. At this angle that the sun's at. No. There's one of them planes. His feathers coming back in too. I like him. He's got black spurs. We're gonna zoom out. Oh yeah, you see them black spurs? Yeah, I like him. Really like him. Alright. Got water, fresh water. You guys got water. Looking good. Alright. So, all the chickens got fresh water. Like I said, it ain't got to be a big program, but you want a program. You want a program where chickens stay healthy, disease free, and all that there. It works hand in hand. If you paid a bunch of money for your chickens, you want them to be in good health, disease free. So you do what you gotta do, and it's the little things, ain't necessarily big things. Clean water bowls, clean your feeders out, help keep down disease, clean out their pens, or move their pens to another area if you got the land to do it. You move them. Go ahead and Go ahead and go ahead and clean up that area that they were at, so you can disease free. I'm seeing people burn off the area. I'm seeing them plowed up, and Lord, I can't think of any of that stuff right off my head, and I got it on my mind. But plow up the area, spray something in it, powder it down, help kill disease. Lime, that's what I'm thinking of, lime. I've seen people use bleach, spray it down with bleach and water. That way they go ahead and kill the disease on top, plow it up, spray it again, plow it up, and leave it. I'm gonna say the sun, if the sun can get to it, he'll help kill it too. But I'm sitting here watching these here hens come up. Now I'm gonna show you this here round head hen. There she comes right there. Oh yeah, that round head hen. She got white legs. Her feathers is coming back in too. But good health. You want chickens be good in health. You want to feed them good, nutritious grain. Let's see. You want them disease free. You want good feathers. You want to get them vitamins, protein, and so forth. Y'all know the routine. I ain't got to go all that there about it. Y'all know it. There's plenty of other videos on there, on YouTube and Facebook. But if you spend your money in chicken, you spend all that money in a pens. So you're gonna have to spend money, good medication, and write you up a program that works for you. Everybody's program works different. Hey, whatever works for you. Because you don't want no weak chicken. You don't want no sick chicken. Because you want a healthy chicken. Now, I got asked, and it was a very good question. I got asked, why game fowl? Why do you like game fowl? Well, even when I was small, we even had chickens. Now, all of them weren't game fowl. But game fowl was bred into them. And the reason why that they was bred into them at that time, because I live out in the country. Out in the country, out in the woods, so to speak. And we had a bunch of predators. At that time, it was mostly foxes, bobcats, coons, so forth. Now, at that time, we didn't have no coyotes around the house. But we had enough of the other predators. And hawks, owls. So they bred game fowl into our other chickens, our land chickens, like what's the name of some of them chickens? Meat chickens or land chickens, whatever you want to call them. And they bred game fowl into them. That they would, excuse me. That way they'd have more of a fear of predators, and it worked. I'm gonna say they was more alert of predators. They kept their eye out. They survived better, and we even had some pure ones running the yard now. What breed they was, I have no idea. I have no idea, but I know they was game fowl, and they was the prettiest at that time. And game fowl's always been pretty. I always like the colors. You got dark red, you got spangled, you got the grays. Whatever bloodline it is, they're always pretty. And people likes different bloodlines, and people has different bloodlines. They said that's what works for them, their characteristics, how they're made up, the physics of them, or whatever you want to call it. It works for them. Hey. But always, to me, I like seeing game fowl. They're pretty. They are the prettiest birds that I know of. I'm gonna say, don't get me wrong, they ain't the best. They're the best looking birds that I see of any chicken in the chicken category. But they are pretty, and I like the way they act. Like I said, they got that king instinct of survival. You can probably take game fowl, take them off probably about a half a mile away and drop them off in the woods. Now, I ain't gonna say all of them's gonna make it, but I'm pretty sure some of them's gonna make it back home. If they know where home was and they was going to it, they could make it back home. Now, all these other chicken breeds, no, they ain't gonna make it back home. It's just something about the game fowl. It's born into them. It's in their DNA instincts of survival, and that's a fact. They'll survive. And fly up there in the trees, where majority of the breed of chickens, they ain't gonna fly up there in the breed. I'm gonna say fly up there in the trees. They're gonna stay on the ground and roost low or something for a predator to get them. That's one reason. I don't know. I like their attitudes. What else? I don't know. To me, they're just the best all over chicken of them all. Do I get? Oh yeah, another thing. Eggs. Even though you got your meat chicken and land chicken, can you eat game fowl? Yes. They're a little tough, yes. Especially if you let them get over a year. But either way, eggs. I got enough game fowl hens where they lay eggs. So I average out probably around about, I don't know, maybe, because they don't lay every day. Some of them do, some of them don't. Majority of them don't. Probably about 3/4 of my game fowl don't lay every day. They might lay every other day, something like that there. But it also depends on if it's their season for breeding. If their season for breeding, they almost lay every day. But anyway, so I would average out around about, this past year, I probably averaged out probably around about almost 2 dozen eggs a week, believe it or not. 2 dozen eggs. And I've been eating a lot of eggs. I've been giving eggs away. So yeah, that's another feature of the game fowl. Just like other breed of chickens, we have poultry shows. Take them to. I enjoy that. I won blue ribbons. I won a trophy. I won feed. They usually auction off feed or something, raffle off feed. I'm one feed. I'm one I think I won some medication too. Yeah, I won some medication. So yeah, I'm gonna say there's benefits in it. It's a hobby that I like, keep up with. Like I said, I'm a small breeder. I don't know everything. Still learning. I've been learning for years and years and years. Still learn till the day I die, I guess, or quit, one or the other. But either way, and that's the reason why I like game fowl. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna show y'all something. Like I said, years ago, it's been about 9 years now, 10. I'm gonna say around about 10 years. But yeah, I like to show you these yellow legs here. Had them. This year's probably around about 11th or 12th year. I started that bloodline, and just like any other bloodline, you got to start from somewhere. And I started with these, and I call these here Titans. And they got the same characteristics of the first one. Where'd it go? That I started with. See that white on a little bit of the feathers? And majority of them is just solid red, but like I said, these are still young. And once they go through the remote, they'll probably come out solid red like this one. See how solid red he is? And that's the bloodline I started. And I messed it up 1 or 2 times and kept on until I got it back right. But now I think it's right. As far as my breeding program, I had to keep an eye on my breeding program. You don't keep an eye on your breeding program, everything goes down south. But like I said, I started breeding them. I started off with the rooster and the hen that I like, and we just went from there. Now, the question was to me, well, what was the rooster that I started off with? Honest truth, don't know. Never did know. It was just a mixed up game fowl rooster I started off with, but I liked him, and it went from there. And that there's the results of it. Around about 11, 12 years now. That's the results of that breeding program that I've done. I think I've done pretty decent, considering that was the first time I had a breeding program. So now I'm working on another line. I put that into the side. Working on another line. Now, why am I going to call it? I don't know. But I'm working on another line. I just started this previous year breeding. Done some breeding. And then I'll go from there. It'll probably take me too long. It takes too many years for as a breeding program if you're starting up a line. But you always got to start somewhere. Just remember that. I always got to start somewhere. You just think, there it is. No, it don't happen that way. And that's about it for right now. And I'll see if I can make some videos later on. Like I said, they're still in the moat. And and you can go back from the previous videos that I showed where they're in moats, where they're moating right now. And then you'll see how they look after the moat. and I'll have some more videos on that. All right. Now, boys, will you look at this one? You see the spangles in this one? Now, this is a cross. They had made yours. It's probably around about 2, maybe 2.5. See the spurs on him. I'd say about 2, maybe. But he's nice. See, he's in the molt. New feathers coming in. Now, this is a McLean that I crossed. I crossed a McLean. Put him down. I crossed him. I crossed a McLean and brown red together. The hen was brown red and McLean was rooster. I crossed them together. And I never thought that it would look like that. Had about 2 of them. Like that there, but one of them didn't there make it. They had got out of the pen, the hen, and all the biddies. And he was the only one that made it. But he's looking good. He's probably around about, I would say, 4.5. He'll be around about 4.5 once all his feathers comes in and after the molt and everything. Like I said, 2 years old. He'll be around about 4.5. Good weight. Decent weight on that. The rest of them's around about 4.3, give and take. They're also nice.